Welcome back to Onshape. Now in this lesson we're going to extrude our sketch. So I can finally come over here to my sketch and click the green check mark. I want to go back to my view for our isometric view. And as I extrude this, I have to do things a little bit different than I would have in the past. In most of our extrusions, this shape has been very simple. But because of the complexity of the sketch, we can't just click on one side and get the perfect extrusion. So let's start by clicking extrude. I want to select each face that I want to extrude. If I start with the front of the rectangle, you'll notice it gives me a very odd view. In fact, if I were to confirm this, the entire shape disappears. So I'm going to right click on the extrusion over here and delete it, and bring back our sketch. Let's start simple. We're going to start with the triangles and work our way down. Let's zoom in. I want to go to the extrude tool, and we'll start with the 1/4 inch extrusion. Let's start here. We'll start working our way down toward the end of the triangle. I want to use the right click to change my view so I have a better idea of what my extrusions are doing. For each one of these, we'll have to select the face of the object that we want to extrude. And finally, we'll select this triangle. Now we go back to my isometric view, and I'll select the rest of the surface. You'll see the extrusion is behaving better than it did the first time. I'll go ahead and click the green check mark. We've now extruded the surface. Now if I continue, I'll see that I need to add another extrusion on the face of this object. So I'm going to click the sketch button and select the face and go back to front. Now what it's going to ask us to do is to create an offset from these edges. So let's go to the offset tool. I'm going to click on the edge for each one, and it tells me that the offset should be about 1/10 of an inch. So I'm going to double click on the number and type in 0.1 and then enter. It'll give me a 1/10 of an inch offset. We're going to create an offset for each of these as well. We'll go to the offset tool and select each side. Double click on the number and type in 0.1. Coming back here, we'll select the offset. And do 0.1. Now we do see there's a slight overlap here. In order to correct that, we're going to create a fillet on each side. A fillet is a curved edge. We'll select the Sketch Fillet tool, and then two sides we want to combine. We want to make sure the fillet is 0.2. This one already is. We'll left click and confirm. We'll continue this pattern, and left click and confirm around each corner. And we'll continue this with the other two as well. Now that we've added in our fillet, we've added some space there that wasn't there before. Now I have a fillet between all shapes, and we're going to complete the sketch. I'll go back to my home view. I'm going to zoom in, and I want to extrude these. Grab the extrusion tool, and we'll select each face just as we have in the past. Instead of doing a 1-inch extrusion, we'll do a 0.5-inch extrusion. We'll go ahead and complete the extrusion. We've now completed this portion of activity 1.3.4.